kyemukola kyamaanyi okuba kwa media nga mubona emboozi zaife bambi mujja mumaiso n'abayaka bakali kusubscribinga mujja mumaiso n'okusubscribinga. As you know very well that today is a World AIDS Day. It's a day for us to get testimonies from people who have lived with the disease or sickness for a longer period of time, at least to get lessons. So today I visited Madame Christine to get her story. Madame Christine has been with HIV for about 26 years, and we are here to get her story. How has she managed to control it, to subdue it? So, but before we proceed, we ask those who have not yet subscribed to go ahead and subscribe. Nze Yolisigira Yazid nga we mbakobaire lunaku lw'abantu abalina akawulire ka mukenenya, era nga olunaku luno tugezaako okunoonya abo abantu obaoli abalina obulwaire buno ababase nabo ebbanga okuba nga basharinga niffe emboozi zaife. So mami weebale okutukyazaako wano makago. So mami tukobereko amaina go.
Neyansiza ino sebu nkobya amaina gange ne Christine Obuya. Nina emyaka 63. Mbaire nkola mu government ga midwife naye retiringa 3 years back. So nti aimeka naye still nkola mulimo okwereza kwidandaba abantu okusinga ino okubudaabuda. Yenda okusiima olunaku lwa leero. Today is the World AIDS Day. Ndi musanyufu ino because this is the day ife tutsanyukira ife tulina akawuka kaleeta siremu. We really celebrate for that day because so many of us have died, but who are we who are still alive today, especially me, Christine? So I want to congratulate you out there. Ulina akawuka kaleeta siremu. Be firm, be courageous, have hope and trust in the Lord. Katonda yakutonda aidenda kuja kuva mu nsi eno because twayikiriza tulina akawuka twatambula naye twajja maiso n'omulimu gwaife. Kati omugenyi wange fe abagenyi baife mebale kweda.
So mami we now mami alikuja kutukubira ku mboozi nga we makobaire mami Christine yakamala n'akawuka ka mukenembya akasirimu myaka 26. So tulowooza nti ono omuntu omutuufu okusharinga story ye niffe kiwe eisomo abaana abato oba oli awo abalina akawuka engeri y'okumanagingamu n'abo abakaali kafuna boona okwega bakatangira batya. So mami we now, without wasting time, you tell us wakitegeera atya ng'olina akawuka.
Okay. Okutegeera mbulina akawuka nibaire mukazi w'amaani ino nkola mulimu gwange mu ddwaliro n'eka okufumba buli kintu. Naye time yatuuka ku 95 awo mu nkomerero natandika kulwana onani of malaria fevers ebyo obuliro okooye okosa mulimu katono yeeno okooye natandika kulira mbu weight yange eri kukendeera. Mbaire ne mukazi munene ino naye njire kumana weight ekendeera. Naye mudukira ebiseera ebyo byakawuka buli muntu abaire kali kutegeera byakawuka. Nze nambaire tifayo nti walosamu mbaire nakawuka soko bantu bakukoowa bakukola ino but kunkomerero ya 1995 njira kumana obulamu bwange birikera bakwano bange batandika kuba nti ki ka uniform tekunumira guard. At that time you used to be very full in the uniform yona but now what is the problem? Olina ebizibu kuba nti nzira bizibu ino no sincerely mbaire nzira bizibu ino because I'm a sente tubaire ne sente ne omusaada wange omugenzi kati tubaire tuli bubino na munkomero nakuba nti tuna lab assistant yakuba nti tusoma iso kutestinga HIV n'ebintu ebindi STIs edonana naye oba iwe yenda test ojja kwida nayogera naye as a friend kati yantestinga. Omugizi omubi omwami ono bamutwala kusoma kwongera ku koosi ate those days research take long to come back even a month. So le yaja ati ankobera ebya research nzena nasigala natandika kufuna obwidanda bya malaria ekifuba ebintu gebyo kabiri naterera kuku. So after another 5 years down the road.
So mami around 1994 bakutestinga 1995 bakutestinga wali musawo wano.
Yes.
Wali musawo.
Mbaire musawo wano naye
By that time we were still a nurse, a midwife. So bakutestinga bamala okutestinga idagala results datwalibanga emeka okwira
nakobera mbu omwami oyo yatwala sample batwala samples Kampala ebiseera ebyo then omukisa mubi bamutwalinga omusaado yajja yayongera ku nekusoma so I didn't get the result that time then after 3 years again obulere yakola ki yatamira irara so this time bantestinga bantwala Mengo that's when they tested me from back confirming that I'm HIV what positive.
So when did you go to Mengo? Which year was this?
This 2001.
2001. Okay, so by this time or by that time they tested and you were found HIV positive. How old were you?
By that time I was I think 48 years. I was 48 years. I'm still working. But now when they found that I was HIV positive, the sickness had now advanced so much. I even had a TB. So instead of starting me on the ARVs, they started me on the ARVs for 2 weeks. But when they realized that I also had a TB, they stopped the ARVs and they started me on the TB. TB drugs were very many. You have to swallow in a day. And I was very weak. I broke down.
Okay. So, Mommy, before we reach where we were heading, twenda okutegera koko amala okutestinga nga oli HIV AIDS kisa kinera wali oli mufumbo
mbaire ebiseera ebyo mbaire nkali mufumbo ne munange naye okutola ku yena abeera akolera Kampala nze kolera Iganga so weekends aida oluusi nze nanja Kampala naye zirabu aidimbu the other one is also sick nze even nabuusa musada wange that nga weno oli kulusinga weight yena command even you don't look well so twasigala like that
ewali okolera Iganga nga muzeeyi yakolera wa
akolera Kampala with medical stores Mulago hospital.
Okay. So wamala okutestinga ne bakuzanga oli mulwere wa HIV omwami wamukobera otya oba gasirikira amawulire gano
namukobera after 2 months because mbaire so bedridden ezirangira okweka nakuba mbu the sickness I'm suffering from they have told me I'm HIV positive so if possible you also go and test yourself mbaire tidimboli yamala yakola ki ya testinga he knew his status mwene yasala kusirika ndosa yena abaira azira skills yakunkobera so nze namukobera twasigalirawo
so malo okumukobera mwene yaje ya testinga
aboneka abaira testing because after 1 month yankobera mbu area market ndabampaireku mbu for something I'm suffering with. I went into details. Then later on, I closed my comment. Yes, I'm also HIV positive. Now for him, I'm at a time so he dagala earlier than me.
Okay, so true and child Mami Christine. Mchidi Bolonje lero is World AIDS Day. Mami Christine, mulwaire wa kawoka ka AIDS era nga amazina ke myaka nga 26 so alugeza okutukoberako kwembozi ye yakafuna atya kye kyaliwo nga woli kumuwulira of course olimi team soga engeri ayogera ebintu nga abifula president ayigira oti biriwo aye nga betuli kwogera ku byaira byaliwo myaka jaira of course taidiro soga so ayogera nga ebiri president so mama ali kutokobera nebyo nti wabula yajja okutestinga oluvannyuma lw'okutestinga omusaada we okujja okubira omusaada we yena yamukoba ati zena nina amakenda agenikwa so kiringa yena yali yatestinga kwira bamukobera so mami okusinzira kwiwe olowooza akawuka kaida katya ku mwembiri yagemya mwine oba mwidwaliro yewali ng'okola emirimu
kati ebyakawuka it is now complicated tosobola kublaminga oba nize namwole oba ole namwamudukira enuma eyo twafumbiragana tutujja for test ate yena tiya testing ife twagire mufumbo ate remember my work eriyo exposure labor ward okuzalisa abakyala do time provided tutigire akawuka egema omuntu otya so lusi nazalisa omukyala wakawuka nafunirawo infection olusi nafunira mufumbo kati all in all we don't look for how did I get it, what was now a way forward okutandika ki okufuna bwedandabyo
so nekindi ekiri government ekiseera ekyo by that time kyali kizibu n'okutegerana ni yalese nkuba nkuyali nga mufumbira ngeza byakwetusinga nawe dayizi nti ojja wafuna mwino maaso kama ajja mwekweza so kiba kizibu okutegeera wakafunira mu idwaliro ng'oli kuzaalisa omusale ne yakaleeta stigma yali etya ebiseera ebyo abantu tebabasonganga mu munwe ati olina akawuka ka siriimu kuba kaali nga kabatoniya
stigma abantu babaire ino tibaire ebigemagana n'akawuka ate babaire bali kutya abakawuka babolosa bakawuka yanti bamalaya badrankards ega type bawonderinga ino omuntu omusawo mulamba ofuna otya akawuka but kwinze tiyatwala stigma because ekiseera ekyo mubaire mulwaire ino nobali kwedandaba then after about 1 year na composting myself because nategera mbu buli muntu ID mbu nina akawuka. I came up and accepted that I'm HIV positive. Then okusisira kabaso batandika kunsomesa about for positive living. Esooka irera okwikiriza mbu lina ki akawuka. Oba abantu bayogera naye weno yogera that yes I'm HIV positive. Otandika kukendesa namba y'abantu balikola ki bali ku stigmatizing about discriminating. Then nafuba ina kubona mbu my life cycle. Unfortunately, Musada wange yamala yafa after 2 years. So I remained alone with my HIV and then I coping positive living. Now guess my lifestyle of okulia, manambo I improve on my diet. Number 2, hygiene. Number 2, 3 kunywa mada malungi, permanent nekusula ku mosquito net, and then taking my drugs every day and the right time. Taking the right drug at the right time, the right dose, and then taking the right way. Because the drug back command you don't take with the fatty meals. So all that I accepted. And then seeking for medical advice. So I don't do self-medication. I'm a health worker. But now I'll eventually self-medication. Then I'll eliminating a stigma completely, then to come out openly, publicly, like this. Everybody knows I'm HIV positive. Nafuno mukisa Muiganga hospital because I was by the HIV positive. So that time I had the doctor who was just a medical superintendent, and I'm very proud of him. Whenever I talk about my status, I always talk about Dr. Mwangusi David, who is now the DHO Iganga. He was my doctor. He's the one who cared for me when I was sick. Yeah, making sure to Mengo, and then Sister Pubo Ruth, who was a senior nursing officer. Even doctor one time commented that we'd rather see that tufuna sente in any way to treat Christine, but not to buy a coffin.
Okay. So, mami, mukesera kino, muzeyi nga yakamala okufa, after 2 years, nga babaka bali mulina akawuka ka siriimu. Kisera kino mwali ku abaana nga bameka?
Mwali n'abaana 3, naye omulala yafa esigale ku 2.
Okay. Abaana bano baba balina akawuka? Bazira
balamu.
Ate ono yafa?
Yafa titwidi because twakebera.
So tukobera kuku iwe olumbero nolwakuluma kiseera ekyo eddagala lyali ttono siriimu yakuluma atya? Siriimu eyakolozanga waawaawo enviri dakunuuka iwe that time siriimu wo yakuluma atya?
Naye ansise ekibuuzo ekyo kituufu siriimu elumira erala ddukira mu siriimu etambulira ku musaayi gwaki gw'omuntu gw'omubiri. So yanuma omubiri gwona yasooka yalwaringa my immunity. That's why I developed TV. I lost weight. Nkaali kulwala siriimu mbaire mukazi ya 75 kilograms. Naye by the time nalwala natandika kuserengeta 165 55 nakoma ku 40. And that's the time I could not even walk. Amagulu also were very weak. Omubiri gona. The other flesh in the body was gone. I was just a skeleton. I was a study for people for HIV because of some magumba I have even the back. And when you feel hot, you don't want the clothes. So only our naked aban balikubala your ribs balikubana everything slim yanuma. And then even I got a bit confused because drugs were too many I was taking. Sometimes I become irritable. Ndimukambe balikubandi kino ateka nakamira kino command, why are you pumping me with the drugs? Kuvalero tienda kumira idagala hivi. That's why I'm saying Dr. Mwangusi ya standing up for me abona mbamira idagala. So siri melu mira idagala. My hair was okay, didn't go off. it didn't go off. But the weight, I really lost weight.
Okay, mami tukobereku then we now family yo managing otya okubaawo mu mbeera eno nga onirira otyo kuba ndi buli mukyalo onirira enviridde onungi, you look healthy. Tolinga waliwo abalwere boba n'abasiriimu aye nga yena bwomulingako ali ku makenda iwe ogezezaako biki byokolesa bukodyo ki bwokolesa obukuyambye okuba nga oli mu mbeera eno?
Naye nsiize nekibuuzo ekyo okwiramu ekibiiso. Number one, Katonda abaire ampa that chance okusoma nabicaminga musawo, that meant abaire nfuna musaala. Then I could have other income generating activities. So engeri nayiramu nafunamu amaani nairayo natandika kulima, so esente nfuna nasomesa abaana bange, and my family members were very, very supportive. Then the health workers of Iganga Hospital were very, very, very supportive in all ways. Counseling was enough, even the financial support ojakunamba omuntu akuyamba nesente ABCD. Then abaana bange, they understood me, they knew our mother is HIV positive. Tali under stress ayenda ko, so abaana baife tibamba ebisibu ate bayamba ino bayikiriza basoma bulungi. Katonda yena yayambamba abaana buli class babita baja to other classes. So omulala right now she's a musawo, one is a teacher, then one yamala university 3 years back. So at least, and then nsana nate my good behavior change. Kuba musada wange yafa, I never looked for any other thing that maybe I can replace nakuba. No, that's the end of it. I'm already HIV positive, let me remain my parent. And then to make matters good, I accept the Lord as my personal savior. Buli lunaku tusaba ne family, tusaba obulamu. Nakoba Katonda nsonia where I want wrong nsoniwa. So that's how I managed my life. And then another thing, mudwaliro, when I became open bampa that opportunity kujanga for workshops again magana nakauka naja Kampala naja Arua naja Mbarara njire kumanamba abantu babana now like me formally ngere mbaire ndi mulwaire ino.
Okay, mami wena wendi kwenda oluvanyuma lw'okuvayo nolagensi nti olina akawuka, biki byoyambye kuku balina abalina akawuka oba mukaweefu bw'okulwanyisa kiro ekya siriimu, kiki wawa oyambye kuku?
Okuyamba abantu balina akawuka nasookera era kwabo tibaidi mbu balina akawuka okusomesa abantu kirungi okuja for a test omane mbu oyemereire otya, osobola okuba nti ndina akawuka kumbe kolaki ozira, osobola okuba nti ozira akawuka kumbe ki olina otandike okufuna obwidandabi. Then abo bafuna basuula mbu balina akawuka, naye omulimu gwange okubudaabuda okulaga okukubira testimony yange oluusi abandi tibabaire mu mbeera yange nawe omuntu agire kutegeera balina akawuka nayongera ku okubudaabuda okuba nti bamira makerenda bayikiriza balina akawuka batestinga their partners and the life continues. Ate nkansolinga abaana bato abantu abakula abafumbo cross cutting oluusi bampacha najja ku media nasomesa abantu begemagana neki nakawuka, then oluvannyuma abantu batandika kunkubira esimu yenda kubona yenda kwogera niwe. That's how I'm supporting them. Abandi I even escort them to the hospital physically. Omuntu kasalekere kumira iddagala namutwalira tandi kuti abasawo bajja kuyombesa lwali twoida nakuba nti let's go. The abasawo will not have anything, they will just be very grateful that is for what? For treatment.
Okay, wenawo bwakakibwowa naddala abaana ab'obuwala abali kucakala abali kudigida, sometimes abalowooza abakoba ati obulere bwa siriimu tigakaale mawulire, it's no longer news. Maybe what's your message to them? Is it true that it's no longer news?
Now, when we look at our younger generation, they feel and they talk that HIV is no longer news, AIDS is no longer news. But I have to assure them HIV is there and is existing and is really taking people's lives. So our younger youth should be really very, very sensitive about their lives, because when they go out there, they join groups which they don't know which influence them to what? To get HIV. And then, but the most concern should be the parents. They should really parent their children. They should really talk to their children, not to leave them doing things, and they should be the role model, because when a child sees father is never at home, mother is never at home, they also get freedom to what? To move out and join their groups. But HIV is there, and they should look at good friends, and they should look at behavior change. Omuntu asobola kukyuka. I know change is a process, but omuntu asobola kukyuka. Because once you get HIV, there is no yet cure for HIV.
Okay, thank you, Mami. Mami, tujja kusika wano. Mwebale kuba kwa Y-Media. Thank you for watching. Abakali ku subscribe, please go ahead and subscribe. Nze Yolisigira Yazid.